Welcome to my channel. This channel demonstrates self-love and positivity, and it's been just a little bit of time since I made a video for you guys, so I wanted to come back on here because a lot of changes have been happening in my life, and it got me to want to do a video for you guys on how to achieve your goals, how to stay on track, how to make things happen in your life regardless of the things that are going on in your life. It's gonna be a little vague, however, if you really put it into context, it'll make a little bit more sense when it comes to like the big picture of things. 4 things that you can do in order to stay track on your goals that you have, whatever those goals may be. The first one is to take baby steps, and this is actually like the easiest one that I have followed over the years. Baby steps. So I enjoy going to the gym. I really do enjoy going to the gym. However, it gets really boring sometimes, but I have made it a point to at least go to the gym 3 days a week. 3 days a week for an hour at least. And I've consistently maintained this routine 3 to like 6 days a week for the last like 3.5 years, and it has just become a part of my routine because I have made it a point to, maybe I started at 2 at one point, but it's at least 3 days a week that I go to the gym. And so even though this is like a very obvious, baby steps, it is something that makes a huge difference in the long run, because you might not see progress in the beginning, but definitely like a year or 2, if you're patient with yourself, then you'll be able to see that progress. Another thing with this is that I used to have a lot of anxiety when it came to something as simple as like applying to a job. Like I would just be afraid of getting rejected, and so I had so much anxiety towards it. Like I wouldn't even try to put in any type of application. So working on my mental health like each day and working on my confidence is really what got me out of that state of anxiety and out of like, oh, I can't do this, So it can really apply to any part of your life, but just as long as you're making little baby steps, like even if it's just like, I'm gonna go to the gym 30 minutes 1 week, that's still better than nothing. So that's how I view it, and that's how I look at it. And you can definitely achieve some type of goal that you have in your life if you just start with like just 1 day or like 1 hour or like 20 minutes. Like as long as you're putting something towards it, you're gonna see some type of progress. Okay, tip number 2, which was the hardest for me because I'm stubborn as shit. I'm so stubborn. I'm like, I'm gonna do it my way. My way's always worked. Like I've just been a very independent thinker and very independent in the decisions that I make. I don't really like people making decisions for me. So the step number 2 is to get support from the people around you. And support isn't always positive. Support can be like a different perspective that you didn't have within yourself. But this, even though it was something that has been like really freaking hard for me to accept, I've learned that support from the people around you, your friends, your family, maybe even coworkers, depending on your relationship with them, your children. Not that I have children, but sometimes even children are the most honest people, like if you ask them, hey, like, what do you think I would be good at, right? Which I've done in the past to people, and then they'll say X, Y, and Z. It'll open your mind up to something that maybe you didn't think, like, if they see my personality that way and they see that I'm capable of this, then I should be able to see that I'm capable of this too. And so sometimes those opinions from others who care about you and who know you can really go a long way with building your confidence, with like putting you in a direction that you didn't know that you could go into. And then just having that support system is really important when it comes to your journey with anything, you know, like you graduating from college, like there's people who are with you through that journey and you want to celebrate with them once you've accomplished that. And so personally for me, when it comes to personal journeys and having support, like my siblings, my parents, my romantic partners, friends, like really close friends, have all been on that journey with me. And when I do achieve whatever goal it is that I have, they're right there next to me, and that means a lot to me. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3 for how to stay on track no matter what is going on in your life is to, yeah, somebody just pulled up next to me or is getting in their car next to me. Anyway, so tip number 3 for how to stay on track no matter what is going on in your life is to be nice to yourself. Be nice, be kind, you know, give yourself hugs, tell yourself nice things every day, do things for yourself. But yeah, being nice to yourself, being kind to yourself is one of the top reasons I think people are able to push forward in life. If you're constantly in a state of negative thinking, you will not really get to your destination like fast. Like it's gonna take a lot longer for you to achieve the goals that you have if you're constantly, you know, breaking yourself down or like letting people allow for like negative things to come your way while you're just trying to build yourself up. And personally, I've had to actually distance myself from people. I actually went in a period of isolation where I just wasn't really dealing with anyone. I literally just hung out with my family and my boyfriend, and like that's it. Like I've done that periods of times, and yeah, recently that's kind of what I've been doing, is just isolating myself, like not like saying no to a lot of things aside from what I want and need, and yeah, making myself less available so that I can figure out what I want, what I need. Being kind to myself, treating myself, just being like conceited, but like in a positive way, you know, like conceited to a point where I'm just doing nice things for myself, and I'm kind to myself, and I'm doing positive self-talk, and yeah, like just being nice to yourself. What more can I say? Like it's really important to be nice to yourself, because if you're nice to yourself and other people are like not nice to you, it really doesn't matter what other people think. Like right now, to a degree, like I care about what people think, but at the same time, it's like, okay, you think what? If someone says like you're ugly, right? Or someone is like, oh, you're not as smart as you think you are, or you don't have style, whatever, let's just say surface level. It really don't matter, because you don't have my clothes, like you don't have my body, so who are you to tell me what I should be wearing? Like you don't even have my mind. So the way that I view clothes and the way I view fashion has nothing to do with how you view it. And so I'm going off on a tangent, but I mean, all of that is just to say that if you have confidence within yourself and are kind to yourself, then truly like nobody can really faze you. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. Like yeah, I'll get irritated with people, but I'm not gonna hold on to those feelings for too long, because I am who I am, I love who I am, and I'm kind to myself every single day. So I don't need anyone else to be kind to me, because I'm kind to myself. Okay, yeah, that's tip number 3. So tip number 4 is to take action. All of this does tie together, which is what I always say. All of this ties together. So, you know, baby steps, having support, being kind to yourself, and then taking action. All of those things prior to taking action leads up to you having the capability of taking some type of action long term. So you should be taking action from a short term level. Like for instance, if you want to eat healthier, start with eating fruit in the morning. Just fruit, like one piece of fruit instead of none. Okay, so you're going from 0 to something. That's progress. So taking action is kind of like the further step. After you've been nice to yourself, you gain the confidence, you got the support. Now taking action is that last and final step where you'll have the confidence to push yourself out of your comfort zone. And recently I have encountered a win because I took action, because I had built my confidence and I had built my support system and built just my kindness within myself. I got a job that I have wanted for a really long time, and actually have never really shared with anyone, like me wanting this specific job. Like it's literally my dream job, which I probably won't tell you guys what it is, but yeah, it's my dream job, and it kind of goes in line with like what I'm doing on this channel. And so I'm just very grateful, but it took me maybe like 3 years to prepare myself for being ready for this job and this commitment. And so I'm really proud of myself and the people around me that know my journey, which is mostly just my family, well, my close family. The people around me who know my journey and know my struggles and know all of the tears and like worry and doubt that I had on myself, they know like that this is a win for me, you know. And so because I built my confidence, because I was disciplined with certain things like going to the gym and waking up early every day, or just waking up every day, getting out of bed, like taking baby steps, like truly, I'm telling you, baby steps is, if you get out of your mind that you have to just, oh, I'm gonna put all my energy towards this and it's just gonna happen, like you're gonna overwhelm yourself. And so baby steps, like truly having people around you who support you, like it's so important. Building your confidence, being kind to yourself is really important. Like having a relationship with God has helped me as well. It might not help everyone, but that's helped me. And yeah, just taking action. And for instance, like I said, applying to a job can seem bigger than what it is, or something. You can make something bigger than what it is, but if you truly like get that out of your mind and you build your mental capabilities, then eventually you'll get to a point where something that was so big to you before is like nothing to you now, and then you're able to take that action. And yeah, I'm really proud of like how far I've come, and I hope that all of you can achieve the things that you want to achieve just with these 4 steps. They definitely will help you. It's gonna take some time. Everything takes time. Be patient, be kind to yourself. And yeah, that's all that I have for you. Those 4 steps again are to take baby steps, okay? Are to build a support system. This probably isn't in order. Build a support system. Be nice to yourself. And the last one is to take action. All of these together will help you achieve your goals no matter what is going on, as long as you're doing those things, you know, taking baby steps, having people to talk to, and eventually taking action. Then you will get to where you want to be. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your support.